know. It's gonna work. Can I do a live this way? I don't even know. It's gonna work. Okay. I didn't let anyone know I was going live. I didn't let anyone know I was going live. Sorry, people. I just did it. I said I was going to do 5 or 6 and then I'd let you know, and I didn't. Sorry. Oh, first live on my own. Okie dokie. Hi, people. Oh, you're all joining. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm rosy cheeked. Is that in the sun? Hi, people. This is weird. I feel like I'm just talking to myself even though I know there's several people now watching. How are we all? If you have any questions while we're on live, hit them my way. I don't really know what to do on these things. I'm playing basketball with my sister while watching this. Well, be careful. I don't want you to fall over or hurt yourself. But enjoy. Okay. Hello, people. This is interesting. Just sat live. What did 6 change? How did 6 change me, or did it change me? 6 has taught me to be a lot more confident in myself. It's something I'm still working on, but yeah, to be a strong, independent woman and all that. Oh, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Just chilling in isolation and all that jazz. So I'm very awkward at these things. But I hope you're enjoying your walk, and that's all you're doing and then nipping home. There's an old guy outside cleaning his car by me. Bless him. Oh gosh, I'm not good at this. It's just a little bit awkward, isn't it? Because you're just sat there kind of talking to yourself, but not really. Oh, there's only 3 people watching. Haha! Hello, those 3 who are still here. Bear with. Can I go off this at the same time? And oh, okay, that's new. If you could join another cast, which one will it be? Ooh, that's tough. If I could join another one, I don't know. They're all amazing, to be honest. I'd be honoured to be part of any of them. I kind of was part of the Bliss 1.0 in a way. I was their rehearsal swing, and I had a great time doing those rehearsals with them. Met some amazing people, and yeah, that was fun. Short process, but hey ho. Any other questions? Hi, hope you're doing well. How was your interaction with other crew members on the ship besides the other cast members? It was okay, I think. I found being with Norwegian a lot harder than when I was with Viking. With Viking, because it was a medium-sized ship, I found there was only like the 2 crew bars, but it was easier to mingle and interact, and you were kind of there for the same amount of time as the rest of the crew. But with Norwegian, it's such a large ship, it was harder to mingle for me, because it was such a quick turnaround of crew members. And I struggled a little bit in the beginning as well, because I met my boyfriend when I was working with Viking. So walking around the ship and not seeing his face there was hard to begin with, if I'm honest. Ooh. Oh, there's more questions. Okie dokie. What show would you love to do next? Ooh. If I'm honest, I'd like to do 6 a little bit longer. Is that possible? Does that count? If not, I would... Well, there's many a show out there that I'd love to be part of. I would have loved to have been a part of Waitress before that closed, unfortunately, due to Corona. I'd like to be the narrator in Joseph, on a UK tour of that. I'd love to be Calamity Jane. I know Mean Girls is coming, so there's some... I don't know. There's too many options. I'm just very grateful for anything, to be honest. Which choreography was the hardest for you? Ex-Wives. Easy, hands down. Because it's so itty-bitty, it's so intricate, there's so many different parts. There's this thing called the Rubik's Cube, where once we've all travelled stage right, there's like all that little section from the... That was an impression of Jasmine during one show. That's very funny. Who is the stud holding you back from... Who is the stud holding you back from accepting Kelly's proposal? His name is Stefan Donov. He's actually Bulgarian, and he's currently in the kitchen making some dinner. Hi Queen. Hello! After the Bliss, did you have to do another audition to be in 6? Actually, no. So, the decision for me to be Jane Seymour for the Breakaway was actually decided before I even left to do the Bliss 1.0 rehearsal. So I kind of announced that at the same time as announcing I was rehearsal swing for the Bliss. I don't know if I was supposed to. They didn't tell me I wasn't. So as far as I was aware, I was announcing both of them at the same time. So I found out a couple of weeks, I think, before maybe even a month or so before I left for rehearsals. I can't remember. How are you doing? I'm okay, thank you. I'll be honest, I've been having ups and downs during this coronavirus isolation, stuck in a flat thingy-mabob. It's been a bit of a roller coaster journey. I've had days where I'm perfectly fine and just chilling. And then yesterday for me was a hard day. I woke up with a list of things that I should do and needed to do in my head, and putting that pressure on myself wasn't getting me anywhere, because then I didn't have the energy or the motivation to do it. So it was just an endless vicious cycle, to be honest. And we all have those days, and it's okay. And that was something I was struggling with yesterday. It was just allowing myself to be okay and be in that moment and accept that I'm not going to have down days. And I don't know if anybody else is on this live has felt like that, but it's hard, and it's just powering through and knowing that this will come to an end, and life is going to go on, but we're safe at home and all that jazz. Funniest unforgettable stage mishap. Ooh, there's too many to choose from, which probably isn't ideal to say that there's too many to choose from, but there were some particular funny moments where people either forgot a line or word vomited and tripped over our words. Or one of my favourites is during All You Want to Do, because the choreography repeats but just goes from level 1, 2, 3 and 4, but progresses as the song goes on. And we'd already done one show, and I find that's one of the hardest numbers to do as well, because it's just remembering what verse you're on and what chorus you're on. And Kelly was a chorus ahead of us all. And so she moved on to the big final bit, and we were all trying to come in together in the clump in the middle, and I was like, is she coming back? I don't know. So that tickled me. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm just going back to make sure I don't want to miss any. Favourite song? In general or from 6? Let me know. Do you sometimes wonder what Kelly will do in your duo part in Mexico before the show? Not before the show. I always forget before every show. I always used to forget, and then I'd be coming up to that moment. I'd be going, "Oh goodness, what's she gonna do now?" And I don't know if I was ever supposed to correct her on it and be like, "We probably shouldn't be doing this," but I enjoyed not knowing what was going to happen. I just still did like 2 beats and 1 beat and stuff, but it tickled me and it was exciting and fun and I loved it. So the proposal did catch me by surprise though. Any ideas on how to keep yourself and others positive during these times? It's hard, I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite a positive person, but even I've struggled. Yesterday I struggled, so I had a day away from social media. I think with social media, we are putting a lot of pressure on ourselves, like to see other people out there doing their workouts or being creative and writing songs, and that's amazing and good on you for all the people that can do it. But there are times where it's hard to motivate yourself, and I in particular was putting the pressure on myself that, oh, I should be doing those things. And so I had a day away from social media, and that really helped, to be honest. And it's just living in your own moment. Being positive can be hard, but just go back to your own little personal enjoyment. If you sat down colouring in or drawing or playing your ukulele, or just binge watching a Netflix series or re-watching your favourites, like, do what makes you happy. And I think it's just remembering that this will come to an end. I get days like that too. What's keeping me going? I just don't know everything will be over, and I have my friends in here. Yes, exactly. It's hard, but you're not alone. You're not alone. Favorite song in general? Ooh, that makes it harder again. I have a couple of favorites, but I think my favorite artist is Pink, and there's a load of her songs. One of my favorite songs to sing is Who Knew, but I love her message in Dear Mr. President. I think it's a bloody brilliant song, if I do say so myself. Amy. Yes. It's Amelia. Amelia! Hang on. Favorite one line. Amelia, do you wanna live with me? Let me know. Favorite one-liner in 6. I mean, we've literally been doing that for the last hour, so that one's mine. But there's several that I thoroughly enjoy. 6 alternate joined. Oh, I think that's Lizzie too. If you could wear another Queen's costume for 1 week, which one will it be? I don't know, it's too hard. I love them all for different reasons. I think Pars. I love to wear a jumpsuit in everyday life anyway, so I like the fact that she has. I'll do it with Lizzie first.
Hello.
Hi.
Turn this up. She's
gosh,
quiet.
There wasn't many people asking questions before, and I got very panicky, and then now I've had loads come in, which is great. So it's nice to see your face, though. How are you?
Hey, girl.
Oh,
I'm
you look
good.
glorious in makeup. I mean, I've got nothing on.
Brave. I'm not that brave.
I just can't be bothered.
Absolutely.
I want to
fair.
just breathe. But I was also sat in the sun for a while, so I didn't really want it like blocking. But hence the rosy cheeks. How's your day been?
Good. I've been on this account doing a little takeover.
Nice.
So, yeah, I changed my top. I started in this like high neck, long sleeve situation, and I was like,
Ooh.
why am I wearing this? I'm sweating. So I had to do a little costume change.
It's lovely weather. I love a cheeky costume change.
So
why not?
Yeah, into my natural state of colour, blue. So
You look great in blue. It is your colour, to be fair. So it worked out well for you. Do we have any questions on here that we can both answer, I guess? Let's have a little look. Oh my God. Hey, Eliza. We have a hey, Eliza. That's someone who's on here. Oh, they meant to call you Eliza.
I'm Peggy.
I love the fact that she's like, and Peggy. That's probably more me, see, and Peggy. I'm such a Peggy on.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't think
It
you're a
depends on
Peggy.
my mood.
I think you're an Angelica.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably an Angelica. Do ex-wives Queen introduction part, but you two switch roles.
So me and G did this the other day, basically. Hi, Frank. And so she did. What did I do? I did Howard. Oh my God, what did I do? Howard, Boleyn, and Cleves. So basically you would do. Oh my god, I would do Seymour.
Okay.
You would do. I'm trying not to do my covers, basically.
So would I be? Oh, so you'd have to be Liv's covers, but then we wouldn't have a Seymour.
No, I'd do Seymour because you wouldn't do Seymour.
So I would do Aragon, Boleyn. No, because we can't. Because this is hard. Because we were still apart.
Look out the logistics of it.
That's quite hard then. So I could do Aragon.
You could do
Boleyn,
Howard and
Seymour. I would do Howard and...
Why is this so difficult to figure out?
So what if I did Aragon, Howard, and you did Boleyn, Seymour, and Cleves?
Yes, Boleyn, Seymour, Cleves. Yes, I could do that.
So what does that? What do we do now? I don't understand.
So basically, what we do is we sing the introductions part. So you'd sing, "My name's Catherine of Aragon," and then
I thought it was just going divorced. That's like, is that all we're doing? Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay. So who did I say again? Aragon, Howard, and Parr.
Yes.
No, not Howard. I'm so not a Howard.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's not too bad the Howard bit, this one, because you're not screaming.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready? You have to pick the key, Amy, so this is all down to you.
I think I'll go off what you did. So I start, yes? Okay. My name's Catherine of Aragon, was married 24 years. I'm a paragon of royalty. My loyalty is to the Vatican, so if you try to dump me, you won't try that again.
I'm that Berlin girl and I'm up next. See, I broke England from the church. Yeah, I'm not sexy. Why did I lose my head? Well, my sleeves may be green, but my lipstick's red. Jane Seymour, the only one he truly loved.
Rude.
When my son was newly born, I died. But I'm not why Seymour am I. Stick around and you'll certainly see more. It's me again. It's been yeah. When he saw my portrait, he was like,
Yeah.
but I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. Funny how we all discussed Henry's little Ivy signal.
Prick up your ears, I'm the Catherine who lost her head.
Beheaded.
From my promiscuity outside of wed. Lock up your husbands, lock up your sons. Okay, Howard is here and the fun's begun. Lie down in the final hours. I saw him to the end of his life. I'm the survivor, Catherine Parr. I bet you want to know how I got this far. I said, I bet you want to know how I got this far. Do you want to know?
Do you want to know how we got this far?
My life is dragged. Just interrupted. It's not going to work. And then it didn't happen.
Oh my god. Amy, your internet is rubbish.
Oh no, it seems to be working fine for me. Oh no, it's probably me though.
Really? It's like really bad
on these questions.
Unless mine's bad.
Yours is bad for me. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, Bibs. Tell them about your birthday party in Nassau overnight.
Oh god. Who's just said that?
Frank. Hi, Frank.
Frank. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose what happened that night.
It was a great night.
It was a very good night. Basically, it was my birthday. We were meant to be in GSC, which was Norwegian's private island, but we couldn't because the weather was too bad. So we went to Nassau instead in the Bahamas and had an overnight. So all the girls ran into my room. I'd just woken up. They were all screaming like, "Lizzie, happy birthday!" Do you know what's going on? And I was like, "No, I have no idea what's going on." And they were like, "We've got an overnight in Nassau." This is the only one we had the whole contract. Basically, we went to Senor Frogs and got drunk. But
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was really good. And then the morning after, we got up at like 7 a.m. and went to Atlantis. Like 7 a.m. I didn't go to sleep till
I still can't believe we did it. We did though, and I'm so glad we did. But I think like some of us got back at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then we're up at 7.
I don't know how I did it. My soul had left my body. It had gone to another world, like, and I managed to get up. So I'm gonna swap this round.
Someone said, "What would you two say?" Okay, while you met the 8th in real life. Ooh. What wouldn't I say? I probably shouldn't say it on live what I would want to say to him, if I'm honest with you. Oh, this is just too chaotic. I think that was our live moment when we were singing. I think that was the moment.
I think so too.
Can we get a 2 on Mega 6? Bad that just went. I'm so sorry, but no, because that would be even worse. The chaotic energy in this is amazing. Oh goodness, hangover times. Yes, they were. It was a brilliant night, and I think I was quite lucky. I wasn't too bad hangover wise or anything.
Sorry.
I was living on the water slides, so I think that helped me out. Good and proper.
Oh my god, the water was so helpful. Like, I'm so glad that we went and did that, because actually it like kind of got me over my hangover. Like, I'd have just stayed in bed and been miserable all day, actually. Oh my god, this is devastating. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
For the tragic technology that's going on right now.
Stefan's got this amazing like phone holding thing that I've got the phone on. It just like clips onto our shelf. You hold it tight and you can manipulate the arm wherever you want it to go, because he likes to watch like gaming videos and things like that. So I currently have nicked it.
I need one of those, definitely. Yeah.
Which
yes.
We are in the
Breakaway cast.
1.0 cast.
Yes.
Maddie!
Breakaway. He's here. Madison, say hello.
Is Amelia still here as well? I don't know if she is, you know.
I didn't know she was doing one today either.
I didn't realise. Hang a banger. Let me see if I can scroll back and find her. What account is she? Amy, it's Lizzie. Oh, just before then. So she's on Six Queens fan page. We have Amelia.
Amelia!
That always reminds me of the duck or the goose on Aristocats. Always.
Like,
Amelia!
Abigail. It's like, think goose. Do, 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 do. It's one of my favourites. So there's a very small percentage of people who actually get that as well. So it makes me happy when people do.
I love it.
Me too.
I did a quiz last night with my MTA year group. I led the quiz and I did a full-on Disney themed question.
Yeah.
I'll have to when we do our NCL quiz Saturday, if I can win, I'll lead, or even if not, I'll offer to lead the next one because I've got the questions ready. Oh no.
Yes, definitely. Laura's doing a Disney quiz tonight. Our rehearsal swing, Laura Blair's doing a Disney quiz tonight at 8 p.m. I think. If anyone's interested, little plug for her there.
Might be able to do that before I've got a birthday party. You know what? I need a diary now more than I ever did.
I know, me too. Me too.
To try and remember which live I've what's this called? A takeover. To remember what takeover I'd offered to do, or birthday parties via Zoom or quiz or...
It's a
I'm
lot.
baffled.
Me
I'm
too.
baffled.
I know.
But thank you for joining me on this
Of
live. I had a lovely
course.
time. I'm going to see if Maddie or Amelia want to join as well, and we can see
Sure.
how many we can get in.
Absolutely.
But lots of love. I miss you, and I'll speak to you later.
Have a good one.
Bye, Gorge.
I'll do it.
Okay. Guys, I'm really bad with technology. I don't even remember what day it is. I don't know what day it is. Thursday? Friday? I think it's Friday. Good Friday. Friday. Birthday parties via Zoom. Oh yeah, 100%. It's got to be done. A great chat with Maddie yesterday. Hey, do you know the extended lyrics of Wearing Your Out to a Funeral? Oh, I think. Oh, I think, yes, I do. I think it's Catherine was a massive Catholic and she really loved the Pope. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see if I... Amelia, are you still here? Yeah. Or Maddie? Amelia or Maddie, you guys still here? Come on over, baby. I don't understand how to use this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible at these kind of things. Technology isn't my friend. I don't even know what battery I'm on. I think I need to grab a charger. So if this cuts out, I apologise. 6 icons. Who's 6 icons? Who's 6 icons? Is it one of you girls doing that? Guest lines. Huh? Who are you? Are you one of the girls? Are you one of my girls who's taken over account? I don't know who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. I'm a fan account. Oh. My only problem with doing fans on here is I feel really bad for leaving out a lot of people. So I'd want, if I was going to do it, I'd want to be fair to everyone, and I don't think I possibly can because one, my phone's about to die, and Stefan's got dinner waiting, so I don't think it would be fair for me to do it. But maybe another day. Maybe another day I'll come on really early and we'll just and go through them all. Just to be fair, because I don't want other people to do it. But I'll let you know next time. It's like an online interview. What is? Oh, it's in the live. I find this very awkward. I'm very bad. Sorry. I'm just awkward. Does anybody have any more questions or anything? Any song suggestions? I'm joking. I am very not warm. I'm very not warm. Wow. Hello, Danny. Thanks for joining. We only have 7 people watching today. I don't have a lot to talk about. What was your House of Holbein move? Okay. Okay. So I don't know if any of you have ever seen the GIF of that. I don't even know what character is because I don't watch very cartoons because one of the person's working badly. So my Holbein was this. That one. And then the other one was like that one. Just I go to Holbein moves, and then when I would translate it, I'll be like, do. Can't touch this. Hi Amy, you're absolutely stunning today. Love your necklace. Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm very natural. Nothing wrong with this today. And my necklace is a Welsh love spoon that I had from my mammy for my 18th, and I wear it every day. Did I miss anything? First reaction to House of Holbein. When I first heard it, I was like, what is this madness? and it grew on me because it's just so crazy and so German techno that I thoroughly enjoy it, if I'm honest. In your opinion, which queen has the worst experience with Henry? So in my opinion, I feel for Catherine of Aragon. She was with him the longest. She put up with a lot of shit. She even ran the country for him while he was away, and he just cast her aside because she couldn't provide him with a male heir and started sleeping around and cheating on her. And I think that's just horrific, because I do think she loved him 100%, and I think he did love her and just made poor decisions. But then also I think Catherine Howard had it bad as well, being so young and abused by so many men. It's just horrific, isn't it? Have you ever felt bored on the ship? Yes, it happens. You have good days and bad days, just like as you would on land, I guess. The only problem with ship, I feel like everything is heightened. So good days are great days and bad days can be really low. So sometimes I would get bored, especially on a sea day, because obviously all the guests are on the ship, and with Norwegian there would be like over almost 5,000 guests. So that's a lot to deal with. So sometimes I would have we'd have like little cabin parties and just find ways to entertain ourselves. But there were some times where I would be so bored and I would just be tucked up in my cabin. It happens, but you get through. Because especially when you have amazing queens living on your corridor and a couple of doors down, or that would come and cheer you up. Welcome to the house of Holbein. Yeah. If you could meet one queen in person, who will it be? Ooh, tough one. Either Catherine of Aragon or Catherine Parr. And what will you say to it? Oh, I don't know what I'd say, to be honest. I waffle, as you can see. I will ramble on and things like that. But I would definitely want to hear their life stories from their point of view. I'm sure we'd have a good chin wag and a good chat. What do you do on a regular day on the ship? Regular day on the ship, we would wake up at whatever time, unless we had meetings or rehearsals. Maybe go to the gym. I did sometimes. But we were quite lucky with sixes. It's 75-minute 90-minute cardio session 2 times in 1 night, 2 days in a row, and it's madness. But yes, go to the gym, go to the garden for food, rehearsals. For me, I'd watch the videos back, make any notes and stuff ready for rehearsals, lead the rehearsals, come up with some find warm-up songs and routines to do. Yeah, just plod along really. Go watch the other casts. I also volunteered to be the stage left technician for Burn the Floor, which is another show on the ship, because unfortunately we were down quite a few technicians, and being the person that I am, I didn't want the other show to suffer, because we're quite lucky with sixes. We don't need a lot of stage technicians, because other than the kabuki drop and our wonderful wardrobe who were Catherine, who would catch the jacket when I would take Cleve's jacket off, there's not many props or quick changes or anything like that. So six doesn't need a lot of people, but with Burn the Floor they have so many costume changes, and there's tables and chairs that need to be brought on, and I didn't want another show to suffer. And I thought that if the shoe was on the other foot, I would like someone to have offered to have done the same. Do you talk to any queens in other casts? I do, because I was part of Bliss 1.0 as their rehearsal swing. So I do speak to a couple of the queens there, especially Laurie, my other rehearsal swing buddy, and I talk to Natalie, Brandy, Hazel, Alicia. And to be honest, also the other girls. We have a little Disney group going, because I was fortunate enough to be asked to go and perform at Disney with a couple of the other queens. So we have a little Disney chat as well that we talk on there. Can you say, oops a daisy, can you say, do the, oh boo-hoo? That comes out very Welsh at that point in the show for me, because I've been talking Welsh, not talking like Welsh language, but in the Welsh Welsh accent the majority of the show, and then by the time I get to, oh, boo-hoo, baby Mary had the chicken pox and you were there to hold her hand. You know, it's funny because when oh my God, I haven't done it in such a long time. Oh, boo-hoo, baby Mary had the chicken pox and you were there to hold her hand. That's me. Because I wanted to hold my newborn son. I died. That's a very poor version. I do apologise. Thank you for all your questions, though, and for anybody who's asked me questions throughout the day. I really appreciate it. It's been fun to read your questions and think of what my response might be, and or not think, and just see what comes out. Loving that accent. Thank you very much. To be honest, it's gotten a lot stronger since being back home. I do find it comes out at random moments. But another fellow Welshie is Lauren Drew, who's Aragon in the UK tour. I love Aragon with the Welsh accent. It's fabulous. Favourite line from Seymour. Lauren Drew would love you for your accent. Well, it's because we're fellow Welshies. Favourite line from Seymour. I mean, we've literally been doing that for the last hour. So always. It always will be my favourite moment. Oh, my phone just told me I've got 10% remaining. So I'll keep going until my phone dies. How about that? If you had to choose to live the life of a queen, which would it be? Cleves. Isn't that? Yeah. 100%. She works out okay. She gets divorced. She ends up with a palace in Richmond, all the money. She's smart. She is a good egg. And plus that way you get to live in your palace with all the money in the world and whatever you want. This question is hard. As in, if you had to choose to live the life of a queen. I think that one was quite obvious, no? Because I'd rather not die or get beheaded. So it's either divorced or survived. And even though she was divorced, she was kind of like cast away and to the side and wasn't really allowed to see her daughter or anything like that. So it was not going to be arrogant. Maybe par is the other option, but basically having to take care of Henry and not being able to marry the one that you loved until after Henry dies, and then you die after giving birth. I think for me, Cleves is the obvious choice. Anyway, favorite color? Red. Easy. What was it like doing the big cross cruise cast show at Disney? It was a challenge, but it was exciting because I ended up basically being show captain for the event as well, because the rest of the creatives were so busy with UK auditions. Broadway was literally about to open. Sorry, and the other creators were then launching Bliss 2.0. So there wasn't anybody else to really take charge. So being show captain for the Breakaway, I ended up having the responsibility of show captain for the Disney event. And then it was interesting where some of us had been taught slightly different choreography. And so it was adapting that. And also Emily, bless her, she was rehearsal swing for Bliss 2.0. So she hadn't really been doing it very long because they had a shorter rehearsal process. So she'd only been doing it for 3 weeks. And also Cleves was her last cover. So for her, she really had to adapt on the spot, and she did a fantastic job. And it was amazing getting to work with her. She was so quick at picking it up and changing to whatever needs we needed, which was amazing. And then you obviously had Candy D and Hazel and Laurie from the Bliss. So it was easier for me and Emily to, and I can say I'm one of only 6 queens. There were Disney queens now. What's the best ice cream flavour in your opinion? Ooh, I can't choose the best because I know that everybody has so many different opinions. But for me, my favourite is good old Madagascar vanilla. I love a good on a rumble. Which queen did you wanted to go first? I don't think I understand your question. I might be being a bit blonde there. Which queen did you wanted to go first? if you could explain that one just a little bit more. With Part as well, her one true love treated all. Interesting. I didn't realise that Thomas Seymour cheated on her. Which was Seymour's brother, by the way. Jane Seymour's brother. Oh, hi, Mammy. My mum's joined the 4 other people that we have on live. I think I'm coming to the end of it, to be honest, Mum. They've asked me lots of questions, which has been lovely. And we had Lizzie on at one point. We were going to have Amelia and Maddie, but I think they left. I'm having trouble with my connection. Oh, I'm sorry. It could be because my phone is dying. I think it is only on like 10%. Hello, Amy's mum. I love my mommy. But yeah, if you mean, let me have a look. What was your question again? Which queen did you want to go? If you mean like which queen I wanted to do first, I'm a big fan of Pa and Pa's song. But when I was rehearsal swing, I was actually my first cover was Boleyn, then Pa, then Seymour. And I hadn't auditioned for Boleyn at all. I never thought I'd be a Boleyn. And after doing it in the rehearsal process and then doing a swing run, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I actually think my Boleyn was quite strong for me. It was something I can happily do again. To be honest, I would love to be a swing. I enjoyed the whole process, and if I get to work with 6 again, I'd love to be considered as a swing. Getting to play 3 queens, it's amazing. Or even if you progress on to doing all 6, that's incredible. Why be one when you can be all 6? So yeah, and then plus then now they're doing, I think what they're doing for Broadway, they'll end up eventually doing for the West End, and you'll either have your own costume, your own colour, or have 3 costumes for each queen, which I think is amazing. Sorry, I'm rambling. Do you know Heather's? If so, favourite song and dream role? I don't know Heather's. I'm sorry, I'm very bad at musical theatre. I'm not very stagey, and if it is a musical theatre show, it's probably more one of the classics that I have watched, which is like Singing in the Rain, Sound of Music, Calamity Jane, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. They're more my go-tos, even though I'm not like a soprano, which tends to be more that. Did you still have the Boleyn buns? No. It was only a rehearsal swing run, so there was no costumes or anything like that. We just did it in our rehearsal clothes and the boots. But I don't think I'd end up with rehearsal buttons, but I probably would look a little bit more like Boo, if anything. If I was to do like little, or I look like a really bad Miley Cyrus. That would end up being my Boleyn, I guess, or we would just follow. I mean, my hair's very long at the moment, or we would just eventually probably really rock it and spike it up. But I mean, Hazel doesn't have the Boleyn buns for the Bliss. She has a mohawk, I think, more of a mohawk. Do you have a TikTok account? Right. I have just got TikTok mainly to do a video challenge that I was posted in by the Burn the Floor cast. And I struggled to get even one video going. And then I tried to do, and then my other friend had asked me to do a duet. So he plays the steel drums. And so I sang along to one of his videos. And that took me another long time to work out how to do that, because every time I was trying to do duet, there would be no sound my end. So I had to do it as like a response instead or something like that. But I have a TikTok account. Whether I start to do more or not, we'll see. I enjoy the little challenges though. Maybe I'll do the J-Lo challenge. Amy for Boo. I mean, I do look like Boo when I do that. I dressed up as Boo. As our last day of rehearsals, we all came in fancy dress, and it was like a last minute kind of throw together thing. And some of the girls did Mean Girls, and that was incredible. But I went as Boo. I wonder if I can I'll find a picture. Would you rather be Boleyn or arrogant? Ooh. That's a tough one. I love both their numbers. Boleyn is really sarky. Arrogant is just a powerhouse, though. Like, I feel naturally I'm more of an arrogant, but oh, can I just be a swing and do them all? Advice for people who wanted to sing but haven't found their voice yet. Just keep practicing. Practice makes perfect in a weird, cheesy way. But it does. You have to keep practicing, keep working at it. Take singing lessons if you can. There are some great warm-ups and tutorials on YouTube. Watch some of, I think Natalie Weiss does a like how to riff kind of workshop, but riffing is the last thing you need to worry about with singing. I wonder how many facial expressions you can do. I have probably too many. I have a very stretchy face. My mum will agree. Very expressive. Hello, join us. I do apologize. We've come to the end of the video. If it dies, if it goes off, it's because my phone has died. Favorite harmony in 6? Ooh. I think it's the wise Breakaway. That moment when we all kind of like, whoa. Oh, that's fab. It's so much fun, and to hear all the harmonies. Oh, mind you, also the 5 more minutes harmony with everyone is also lovely. For the would you rather question, I meant the real queens. Lol. Which queen would I... What was the question again? I can't remember, so I'm going to have to try and scroll to find it. I still don't understand the question then. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm useless. For the would you rather... Real queens want to go first. As in who? I'm sorry. No idea. Oh, I'm so awkward. Sorry, guys. I'm trying my best, I promise. In real life, would you have been? Who would I want to have been in real life? I said, didn't I? Cleves. I think it's an obvious choice. Oh, who in real life, who would I rather be, Boleyn or Arrogant? Arrogant. I don't like Boleyn. I don't know. She knew what she was doing. Boleyn is very intelligent, but she knew what she was doing. I don't like cheating. I don't agree with it. So for me, I would rather be arrogant and keep my pride. And she was a boss. Like, I got that from Kelly. Sorry, but she was fantastic. And she when Henry was off at war kind of thing, she fought his battles for him and won and delivered him like the head. She wanted the body and sent the head to Henry. Oh, what a queen. You don't need to be sorry. Sorry. I need to stop saying sorry. What did I say about the harmonies because your phone died? Sorry, mine's about to go as well. But it's the wise man now. That moment when we go and we all pull back and you can just hear it. It's beautiful. As well as the 4, 5 more minutes. That one's on. All in one key. Hello, Cloudy James 9. Welcome to my little live, my first attempt. We did have Lizzie here earlier, and I, in a way, kind of like kicked her off, I guess, because I was hoping to put Amelia and Maddie, so you'd have 3 other queens as well as me in the chat. And after Lizzie went, I realised Amelia and Maddie had gone too. Oh, good. But my phone is like literally on 5%, so if it goes, that's why. So I just said I'll do the live until the very end. Anybody have any other questions? Any requests in a weird way? I'm very awkward. I'm sorry. This is probably why I work well as a Seymour. I'm just awkward and dad jokes and all that jazz. I'd love to. I would love to see them all for different reasons, mainly because each and every cast, every queen is different. So my Seymour is different to Caitlyn's, which is different to Lauren's, which is different from Natalie's. Like all the queens have their own personal interpretation of the role, which I think is incredible. So in all honesty, I would love to see them all because I'd love to see what other people do with it. I just think it'd be amazing. But otherwise, if I had to see it, would be in town. The original, you know, West End. Favorite musical? Ooh, that's tough. Singing in the Rain. I'm gonna ignore the rest of the question because otherwise, wow. I'm gonna ignore it because otherwise I'll change my mind. So I'm gonna say Singing in the Rain. But there's so many options. Wow, it's paint my nails. Any other questions? If not, it's been lovely having you guys here, and thank you for watching my really awkward first live experience. I think first impressions about Six. I thought it was amazing. The fact that it's a show about 6 strong, independent women, and what used to make me laugh is the amount of people being like, "Oh, so who's playing Henry?" There ain't no Henry. We don't need a Henry in the show. But yeah, I loved it. The first thing I saw from Six was when they had posted on Facebook XYZ, a tiny little clip of what they were working on, and it was recorded, and it was a recording in the studio. And I was hooked from there. I could not wait to see what the rest of the song was like, what the rest of the music was going to be like for the show, the story, the costumes. I couldn't wait. So the finished little package is amazing. Hello, Maddie Stan. What musicals have you seen? Oh, Footloose, Cats, Wicked, Miss Saigon, Once, Mamma Mia. There's a few more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. In West End, they had Henry, but he was a vacuum. A Henry Hoover. Never got Henry Hoover. But yeah, so thank you once again to everyone. White Christmas. Oh yes, we saw White Christmas. With the guy from Dallas. Thanks, Mum. Oh, Jersey Boys. Saw that with my mammy. I could be here for ages trying to think. So yeah. If Six will have a movie, how would you think it will go? Just a stage. Oh, probably just set it in the actual locations with what's left still standing, maybe, or a reinterpretation of the building or something like that. There are amazing locations in the UK. I'm sure they'll be able to do it. We Will Rock You. Oh, one of my faves. I love We Will Rock You so much. I would love to be on We Will Rock You as either Scaramouche or Killer Queen or me. Well, basically any of the roles, any of the female roles. Oh. But yes, so I'm going to love and leave it there because my phone is literally about to die. But thank you so much for joining and for all of your questions. I think I have one more takeover on another account. I don't remember what it is, but keep an eye on my page. Follow me if you don't, please. And that way then you can keep updated for whenever I do another one of these. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Lots of love. Stay indoors and all that jazz, but I hope you're all healthy and well, and see you soon.